All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. As we're getting set for our fourth and final game of the day, we head to Las Vegas for this one. An AFC West battle. It'll be the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Seahawks come in at 7-6. They have to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. The Raiders come in at 9-4. The Raiders are a half game behind the Chiefs right now. The Chiefs. Let me make sure I double check that. The Raiders come in at 9-4. The Chiefs are 10-4 and have clinched a playoff spot. The Raiders have to win to keep pace with the Chiefs in the AFC West. If the Raiders win, they also clinch at least a wild card berth in the playoffs. And for the Seahawks, they have to win just to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Evil Dead, he's lost 2 out of 3 here today. Evil Dead is now 126-80 on this season. Viking Skywalker puts him at 46 games over 500. Viking Skywalker is now 48-39, 9 games over 500. And we'll find out who they both pick. Viking Skywalker going with the Seahawks on this one. We'll find out who Evil Dead picks here in a second. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Vegas for this one. Seahawks Raiders here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Seahawks and the Raiders. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead's got the Raiders in this one. Viking Skywalker has the Seahawks. The Raiders have to win to stay tied with Kansas City atop the AFC West. And the Raiders would clinch at least a wild card with a win over Seattle here today. The playoff picture in the AFC becoming a little bit clearer after this game. The Raiders will get the kickoff to start the ball game. From the 6-yard line on the return, number 28, that's Dimitri Woods, brings the ball back and out to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will have it, 1st and 10. Led by Cam Ward, the second-year quarterback out of the University of Miami. For those new to Jammin' Sports, I only use 30 of the 32 teams. I'm not using the Titans. Ward got drafted by the Raiders. Just so you know. That's true, Viking. 1st and 10. Raiders come out. Ward in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Ward hands off to Orlando Cousins. And Cousins makes his way out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Orlando Cousins, the 6th-year back out of Louisiana Tech. Seattle at 7-6. They can get right back in the AFC wildcard race with a win. Ward, play action. Ward in trouble. Ward's going to get sacked back at the 27-yard line. On the sack, number 54, Rodney Brenner, the rookie linebacker out of Wake Forest. Rodney Brenner, excuse me. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Loss of 7 yards on the play. Big 3rd down for the Raiders on their opening possession. Our 4th and final NFL game of the day. On 3rd down. Yeah, really. Throws near side. And the catch was made, but out of bounds, incomplete. The Raiders go 3 and out on their opening drive. Peyton Clymer, the intended receiver, couldn't haul it in. It'll be 4th down. And the Raiders will have to punt. Carter Ritchie back to punt. as Ritchie gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded at the 21-yard line and brought back by number 83, Blake Gibson. And Gibson brings it back to the 31-yard line. The Seahawks will take over, led by Devin Wade, the ninth-year quarterback out of Texas. These two teams played earlier in the season up in Seattle. And I'm trying to find that game to find out who won. I think the Raiders did. Yep, back in week 6, the Raiders won 27-14 up in Seattle. 1st and 10. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gibson, end around. And Gibson gets taken down for no gain. Alfred Bullock on the tackle, the third-year defensive end out of Oklahoma State. Blake Gibson, the sixth-year receiver out of Rutgers. 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks at their own 31-yard line. Raiders had to punt on their opening drive. Seahawks come out 4 wide. Wade, play action, looking, throws outside, and caught by the running back, Terry Gilbert, out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. And Gilbert was tackled by Dwayne Jefferson, the 4th-year safety out of Hampton. 3rd and 8 for the Seahawks. They come out 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back, throws downfield, and it's caught by Rupert Jones, the tight end, out to the 42-yard line as they cross midfield. That's a 25-yard gain by Rupert Jones, the 11th-year tight end out of Oklahoma. And that'll be a Seahawk first down. Finally tackled there by number 38, Steve Edwards, the rookie defensive back out of Marshall. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Raider 42-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets taken down for a 1-yard loss. James Kearney, the safety, came in on the safety blitz and made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 11 back at the 43. Kearney in his 14th year out of Tennessee. Second and 11 for the Seahawks at the Raider 43-yard line. 4 wide. Wade under center. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert makes his way down to the 33-yard line. That'll be a gain of 10. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Terry Gilbert, the 9th-year back out of Texas. Third and 1 for Seattle at the Raider 33-yard line. Seahawks come out. Wade under center. 4 wide. Wade to Gilbert. Gets the first down, and Terry Gilbert down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. And an offensive lineman got shaken up. That's Eric Anderson, the right guard. He'll go to the sideline. That'll stop the clock with 4:53 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Seahawks at the Raider 20-yard line. Nice drive by Seattle after the Raiders went 3 and out. Seattle at 7 and 6. The Raiders at 9 and 4. Raiders a half game behind the Chiefs. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Wade in the gun. Jones in motion. Wade looking. Throws to Gilbert in the flat. And Terry Gilbert out to the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. 4:40 left in the first quarter. No score. Seattle now in field goal range, though, at the 19-yard line. Five wide for Seattle. Empty backfield for Wade. On 2nd and 9, Wade drops back. Wade looking. Rolls out. And Wade's going to take off. And Devin Wade slides at the 4-yard line. A gain of 15. And that'll be a Seahawk first down. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Four minutes left in the first quarter. 1st and goal from the 4. Wade looking. Wade throws, and it's picked off. Jason Law picks it off in the end zone for the Raiders. And the Seahawks come up empty. The 9th-year defensive back out of Arizona, the former Cowboy, Jason Law. It'll be a touchback, and the Raiders will have it at the 20-yard line. They were looking for Marcus Clay. It was a bit overthrown. So both teams have had it once. At least the Seahawks have a couple of first downs. This will be the Raiders' second possession. They have yet to get a first down. 3:52 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 20-yard line. No score. Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. In the I formation, Wade under center. Not Wade. This is Ward under center. Hands off to Orlando Cousins down the sideline, and Cousins to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10. And the Raiders finally get a first down. The 6th-year back out of Louisiana Tech, Orlando Cousins. 3.5 minutes left. First quarter, no score. Raiders come out on 1st and 10. Ward in the shotgun. Clymer in motion. Ward to Cousins again. Tries to get outside. He's going to lose 3 yards back to the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Geno Floyd, the safety, in his 2nd year out of Ohio State. 2nd and 13. We're coming up on 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward in the shotgun. Hands off to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins a big gain. Out to the 36. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Tackle made by the linebacker, Russell Smith, the former Raider, playing his former team in his 14th year out of Alabama. Third and 5 for the Raiders at their own 36-yard line. Ward draws back. Ward looking. Throws near side. Caught by number 88. That's Greg Griner, the tight end, the former Packer, out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Raider first down. Our 4th and final game of the day here at Jammin' Sports today. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a second. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Ward looking, throws, and caught by Peyton Clymer across midfield to the 44-yard line. Be a gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Raiders Seahawks scoreless here late in the first quarter. Seattle had a drive going, but they threw a pick in the end zone. They came up empty, and this is the ensuing drive in the I formation. Ward under center at the Seahawk 44-yard line. Ward to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 5, and that'll be a Raider first down. Earlier today, the Falcons beat the Texans, and then the Packers beat the Vikings, and then in overtime, the Lions beat the Broncos, and now this is our 4th game. 1st and 10, single back. Ward to Cousins, and Cousins to the 38-yard line, a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Leonard Smith, the safety, came up, made the tackle in his 12th year out of Utah State. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Raiders at the Seahawk 38-yard line, 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back, throws down the middle, and it's dropped. Antonio Abrams, the rookie out of LSU, drops the pass. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. 38 seconds left in the quarter. On 3rd and 9, Ward under center, single back. Draws back, throws down the middle, wide open. Greg Griner all the way down to the 15-yard line. 23 yards for Griner. In his 16th year out of Texas, the tight end. 16 years is a long time to be playing tight end. Played 15 for the Packers. He was let go, and the Raiders picked him up. 20 seconds left. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Ward under center. Fakes the handoff. Looks. He's going to take off. And Ward gets down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 8. At the end of 1. No score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium. We go to the second quarter, no score. 2nd and 2 for the Raiders from the Seahawks 7-yard line in the I formation. Ward to Cousins around the outside, and Cousins will lose 2 yards back to the 9. Another Raider got shaken up on the play. That's Darius Manning, the right tackle. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Raiders at the 9. They get a first down at the 5. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun on 3rd down. Ward looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Greiner. And he's in for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown catch by Greg Greiner. And the Raiders go up 6-0. Evil Dead likes that. Second play of the second quarter. And now Garrett Brown will come on for the extra point. The 4th-year kicker out of Penn State. Brown for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Raiders lead it 7-0. 7:52 left in the first half. Live from Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. After a scoreless first quarter, the Raiders score on the second play of the second quarter. If the Raiders win, they clinch at least a wild card, and they'll pull into a tie for first with the Chiefs. And in 2 weeks, Kansas City plays here in Vegas. And that could be for the division championship. There's the kick from the 3-yard line. On the return, Blake Gibson. And Gibson brings it out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Seahawks will have it 1st and 10. Next week, the Raiders play at Miami. And that's going to be a tough game. And then they're home against the Chiefs. And I forget who the Chiefs play next week. Let me look real quick. Kansas City will host Minnesota. That's going to be a tough game for the Chiefs. Then they play each other. Seattle next week at Baltimore. 1st and 10 from the 26. Wade hands off to Terry Gilbert out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. 7.5 minutes left to play in the first half. 4 wide for the Seahawks. Wade under center. Wade draws back. Wade looking, rolls out, throws deep downfield, and it's caught by Blake Gibson out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 22 yards and a Seahawk first down. Seattle trying to tie game. Try that again. Seattle trying to tie the game up on this drive. Easier for me to say. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Seahawks on the move. They come out in the I formation. Wade under center. Wade fakes the handoff, throws deep downfield, and he overthrows the tight end, Rupert Jones. James Kearney had the coverage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Seattle back at the 48-yard line. Four wide for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Gilbert in motion. Wade drops back. Wade looking. Wade rolls out, throws, and it's knocked down, nearly picked off by the linebacker, Raylan Smith, the rookie out of South Florida. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Misty has said goodnight at 9:16 Central Time. 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Wade drops back, throws down the middle, and it's caught by Marcus Clay out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 8. He's going to be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Seahawks at the Raider 41-yard line. Does Seattle go for it, though? They're kind of in no man's land. They might go for it. No, they're going to punt. Dakota Cochran in his 7th year out of Illinois. Back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, but he shanked it at the 22-yard line. That's a 19-yard punt. First down, Raiders going the other way. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. 6:11 left here in the second quarter. Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. In the I formation on first down, Ward will be under center. Fakes the handoff, throws deep, caught by Orlando Cousins out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. 6 minutes left here in the half. Clock is moving. 5:50 and counting. 4 wide for the Raiders. Ward under center. Ward draws back, throws outside, and caught by Randy Marks, the 3rd-year tight end out of Indiana. Good for 3 yards out to the 34-yard line, and that'll be a Raider first down. .522 and counting. 1st and 10. Raiders come out in the I. Ward under center. Ward draws back. Ward throws outside. Cousins turns upfield, and he gets escorted out of bounds for a 1-yard loss back at the 33-yard line. Escorting him out of bounds, the linebacker, Rodney Brenner, the rookie out of Wake Forest. 2nd and 11 for the Raiders at their own 33-yard line. 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. It is incomplete as they were looking for Peyton Clymer. It'll be 3rd and 11. Clymer in his 10th year out of Tennessee. 3rd and 11 for the Raiders at their own 33-yard line, leading 7-0. 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward rolls out, in trouble. He's going to get sacked back at the 22-yard line. A loss of 11. Tackle made by Randall McKenzie, the 8th-year linebacker out of Florida. And that'll bring up 4th and 22. And the Raiders will have to punt. We had a high-scoring game to start with the Falcons and the Texans. But we've had 2 low-scoring games. A 13-7 victory for the Packers and a 10-7 victory for the Lions. This one is low-scoring to start. Carter Ritchie back to punt for the Raiders. Ritchie gets the punt away. It'll be fair caught at the 29-yard line by Blake Gibson, and that's where the Seahawks will have it, 1st and 10. 4:32 left to play here in the first half. Raiders clinch a playoff spot, at least a wild card, if they win today. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. The Dolphins, Colts, and Chiefs have all clinched at least a wild card in the AFC so far. Wade under center. Hands off to Terry Gilbert, and Gilbert picks up 3 to the 32-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6, a 4-yard gain officially. 4:20 and counting. On 2nd and 6 from the 32. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert again. And Gilbert out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 4. Tackle made by Russell Smith, or Raylan Smith, excuse me, the rookie out of South Florida. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 36-yard line. 3:45 and counting. 4 wide. Wade under center on 3rd down. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert's not going to get there. Coming up, James Kearney, the safety, makes the hit. No gain. It'll be 4th down. And the Seahawks will punt. The veteran safety, James Kearney, comes up and makes the hit in his 14th year out of Tennessee. He played 9 of those seasons for the Chiefs. And now he's on the Raiders. Dakota Cochran will come on to punt for Seattle from their own 37-yard line. Cochran gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at about the 13-yard line, bringing it back for the Raiders. Darnell Smith, the rookie out of Maryland, out to the 24-yard line. 3:08 left in the half. Raiders up 7-0. A chance to score going into halftime. It's been a defensive game. Raiders have managed a touchdown. Live from Las Vegas, out in the desert. 1st and 10. Raiders, everybody in tight. Ward under center. Ward looking. Ward throws near side and is dropped. Ricardo White, the 3rd-year tight end out of McNeese State, couldn't hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 3:04 left to play here in the first half. Raiders up 7-0. Raiders come out 5 wide. Ward in the gun, empty backfield. Ward draws back, throws, and caught coming across. Orlando Cousins out of the backfield, out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. 2:51 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Just a 7-0 Raider lead. In the I formation on 3rd down. Ward under center. Ward draws back. Ward rolls out, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down and more. And Cam Ward out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Raider 1st down. He broke a tackle near the line of scrimmage, and he was able to get extra yardage. Nice run by Ward. He's a big quarterback. He's hard to bring down. Wes Cochran, the linebacker, finally made the tackle in his 2nd year out of Cincinnati. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Ward under center. Ward draws back. Ward looking, throws, and throws it to the sideline. Caught but out of bounds by Griner. And that'll stop the clock with 2:05 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 47. Our final game tonight, our 4th game. 5 wide, Ward in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Ward draws back, throws, fires underneath, and that's caught by Peyton Clymer as we hit the 2-minute warning. Raiders up 7-0. A gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Raiders at the Seahawk 44-yard line. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Ward back to throw, and he short hopped and incomplete. He was trying to hit Crosland coming across, number 86, Levi Crosland. It'll be 4th down. The Raiders will punt, I think. They may go for it. No, Carter Ritchie back to punt. Raiders playing kind of conservative. Ritchie, the rookie out of Wake Forest, gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. It's out of bounds at the 12. Seattle has all 3 of their timeouts. 1:53 left here in the first half. Down only 7-0. Seattle does get the second half kickoff. First and 10 from the 12-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Wade in the shotgun, first and 10. Wade looking, throws, caught by Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert to the 16, again a 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. 9th year back out of Texas. 135 and counting. Wade in the shotgun on 2nd down. Wade drops back. Wade throws, caught, coming across, making the catch. That's Dexter Petty, the rookie tight end out of Virginia Tech. And that's good for 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Seahawks. At their own 21-yard line, under a minute to play here in the first half. Wade in the shotgun on 3rd down. Wade looking. Throws outside, and it's caught by Gilbert. He picks up 2 out to the 23-yard line, and that'll be a Seahawk first down. And Seattle takes a timeout with 50 seconds left in the half. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Four wide, first and 10. Wade in the shotgun. Wade drops back, throws outside to Gilbert, and he gets tackled right away for a loss of 3 yards. Tackle made by the linebacker, Gary Payton, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Arkansas, a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 20-yard line. 46 seconds left. The Seahawks took a timeout. They have 1 left. 4 wide, single back. Wade in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Wade looking. Wade throws to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets taken down out of bounds. A loss of another yard as Jason Law comes over, the defensive back, and makes a nice tackle. It'll be 3rd and 14. Seattle going the wrong way. Seahawks at their own 19-yard line. 3 to the near side. Wade in the shotgun. Wade hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert gets the yard back to the 20-yard line, a 2-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 12. Nice Raider defense on that drive. And the Raiders take a timeout with 38 seconds left. They want a chance to score. It'll be 4th and 12 from the 20-yard line. Back to punt, Dakota Cochran. Cochran gets the punt away. That'll be fielded at the 30-yard line and brought back by Darnell Smith out to the 38-yard line. 29 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 38-yard line. Raiders might be able to get into field goal range and kick a field goal before halftime. They come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward throws and caught down the middle. Greg Griner to the 44-yard line. 18 yards. And the Raiders take a timeout. They're at the Seahawk 44-yard line. They have 1 timeout left. 24 seconds left in the half. And the Raiders get in field goal range. They need about 15 to 20 yards for a decent attempt. 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ward fakes the handoff, looks downfield. He's going to take off. And Ward, a big gain down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 18. And now the Raiders are definitely in field goal range. And now the Raiders will probably let it wind down. And they'll just kick the field goal. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And they take the timeout with 4 seconds left. Garrett Brown, the 4th-year kicker out of Penn State, will come on. And this will be a 43-yard kick to put the Raiders up by 10 at the half if he can nail it. than a hard-fought first half. Garrett Brown from 43. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. He nailed it. Raiders lead at 10-7. Or 10-0, excuse me. With 1 second left. A 2-score lead for the Raiders going into halftime. They'll have to kick off. I'm sure they'll just kick it through the end zone. Seattle does get the second half kickoff, but they'll be down 10-0. And now Carter Ritchie will kick off. I'm sure he'll kick it through the end zone. He does. They'll give it to the Seahawks at the 30-yard line. 1 second left. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Viking Skywalker here. Our final game of our quadruple header this Sunday. 4 wide, 1st and 10. As Wade drops back, rolls out, and he tries to throw it deep, but he gets sacked. We go to halftime. Halftime score, the Raiders 10, the Seahawks nothing. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. We go to the second half. The Raiders lead the Seahawks 10-0. The Raiders at 9-4. They'll move into a tie for first with the Chiefs with a win in the division, and they'll also clinch at least a wild card. Seahawks will get the second half kickoff from the 3-yard line. On the return, Blake Gibson over the 25, and Gibson out to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Seahawks will have it, 1st and 10. Seattle at 7-6. If they can get to 8-6, it would improve their playoff chances in the AFC. My divisions are different than the real NFL. Seattle is in the AFC West. We're using 30 teams, not 32. In the I formation, Wade under center. Jones in motion. Wade drops back. Throws to Jones, turns upfield, and Rupert Jones picks up 4 to the 35-yard line. The 11th year tight end out of Oklahoma. 7:40 and counting. Second and 6 from the 35-yard line. 4 wide. Wade fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, and caught by Rupert Jones out to the 41. A gain of 6, and that'll be a Seahawk first down. Here in the Nashville area, it's going to get cold overnight. We're going to get down to the teens. 1st and 10 for the 41. Wade in the gun. Wade draws back. Throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night. That'll wrap up the week. It'll be 8 o'clock Eastern, our normal time during the week. We'll start things off with the Colts at the Browns, and then we'll have the Jets and the Bengals. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. As they hand off to Gilbert. Gilbert no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. If the Colts beat the Browns tomorrow night, the Colts win the AFC Central. And if the Jets were to lose to the Bengals tomorrow night, then the Dolphins win the AFC East. 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks, 4 wide. Wade drops back. Wade looking, and now he's going to take off. And Wade out to the 47-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down, though. Only gained 6. It'll be 4th down. Tackle made by number 74 for the Raiders, Thomas Hendricks, in his second year out of Jacksonville State. Back to punt, Dakota Cochran for Seattle. Cochran gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, it's out of bounds at the 30. Wow. That's a 23-yard punt by Cochran. Raiders up by 10. We'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 6:03 left here in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-0. Raiders clinch at least a wild card and will tie the Chiefs for first in the AFC West with a win. In the offset eye, Ward under center. Ward to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins, a big gain out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 11. Leonard Smith, the safety, makes the tackle, but it's a first down for the Raiders. 5:46 and counting. 5 wide for the Raiders. Ward in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ward draws back, throws underneath, and that's caught by Peyton Clymer. A 7-yard, big at a 6-yard gain out to the 48-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Evil Dead trying to go 2-2 on the day. Second and 4 from the 48, 3 to the far side. Ward draws back, throws, caught underneath. Getting the first down, Peyton Clymer out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 into Seahawk territory. First down, Raiders. Raiders come out. Ward in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Seahawk 46. Wade to Cousins. And Orlando Cousins picks up 2 down to the 44-yard line. Tackle made by number 90. That's Morgan McCoy, the 9th-year defensive end out of San Jose State. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 44-yard line. 4:25 and counting. Ward in the shotgun on 2nd down. Ward fakes the handoff, throws down the middle, and it's picked off by the Seahawks. They get it right back. Geno Floyd picks it off, the 2nd-year safety out of Ohio State. This one kind of sailed on him. They were looking for Antonio Abrams across the middle, and Floyd just made a nice play. Seahawks will have it at their own 30-yard line, going the other way, 1st and 10. A chance for Seattle now to get back in this game. They're down 10-0. 4:09 left in the third quarter. Seattle will start from their own 30-yard line. Everybody in tight. Wade under center. Wade hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert to the 40-yard line, a gain of 10, and that'll be a Seattle first down. Dwayne Jefferson on the tackle, the safety for the Raiders. 3:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Raiders up 10-0. 3 wide to the near side. Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade to Gilbert, and Gilbert goes down, a 2-yard gain out to the 42-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Terry Gilbert in his 9th year out of Texas. 3:25 and counting. 3 wide to the far side. Wade in the shotgun on 2nd down. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2 as Dwayne Jefferson comes up to make the tackle. 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. 3rd and 2 for Seattle at their own 48. Everybody in tight. Wade under center. Hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert's not going to get there. He gains a yard. But he's tackled by Bryce Stokes, in his 4th year at a Southern Miss. The linebacker. It'll be 4th and 1. Seattle might go for it here. They're going to punt. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Cochran gets the punt away. And that'll be out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Nice punt by Cochran. The Raiders still lead at 10-0. 2:25 left here in the third quarter. Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders have a couple of tough games next. They're at the Dolphins next week, and then they host the Chiefs in the I formation. Ward under center. Ward hands off to Cousins, and Cousins picks up a yard to the 4-yard line. Leonard Smith, the safety, makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Raiders come out in the I this time. Ward under center. Hands off to Cousins around the outside. Orlando Cousins out to the 9. A gain of 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Tackle made by Nick McCoy in his 7th year out of Texas Tech. 3rd and 5 from the 9-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun. Big 3rd down here. Draw play to Cousins, and that's not going to work. They tried to catch the Seahawks off guard with the tackle made by Jake Campbell, the 3rd-year defensive end out of West Virginia. The Raiders go 3 and out, and they'll be punting from their own 7-yard line. Seattle's defense keeping the Seahawks in this game. $1:15 left to play. Excuse me, here in the third quarter. Carter Ritchie punting from his end zone. Ritchie gets the punt away. And fielded at the 41 and brought back to the 43 by Blake Gibson. Seahawks have some pretty good field position now. Still a 10-0 game in favor of the Raiders. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Can Seattle finally get something going? They have an opportunity here. They have a short field. Seahawks come out 4 wide. Wade under center. Hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert to the 48. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. Down to 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Seahawks come out 4 wide. Wade under center. Wade to Gilbert, and Gilbert gets hit from behind. No gain. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Making the tackle, number 55, the linebacker, Kevin Hayes, in his 4th year out of Texas. 3rd and 6 from the 48-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3 wide to the far side. Wade in the gun. 3rd and 6. Wade draws back. It's a blitz, and he gets it out to Gilbert. Picks up the first down the sideline to the 39-yard line. 13 yards and a Seahawk first down. And that's the end of the third quarter. Raiders up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. We go to the fourth quarter. Raiders up 10-0. First and 10 Seahawks at the Raider 39. Wade to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert to the 34. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Raiders trying to clinch a playoff berth with a win. 2nd and 5 for Seattle at the Raider 34-yard line. 4 wide. Wade in the gun. Wade looking. Wade throws and overthrows his intended receiver along the sideline. Looking for Blake Gibson. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 34-yard line. Third and 5 from the 34. Wade in the shotgun. Gilbert in motion. Wade back. Throws. High arcing pass, and it's broken up and nearly tipped to Marcus Clay. Incomplete. Jason Law deflected it, but almost deflected it to the receiver. Clay couldn't hold on. Incomplete to be 4th down. Seattle will probably try a 51-yard field goal here. Yep. Cody Foster, the third-year kicker out of Stanford, from 51 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is no good. He missed it wide right. He Norwooded it. It remains a 10-0 ball game in favor of the Raiders. Seahawks just can't score. Every opportunity, they come up empty. Their defense is keeping them in this game. Raiders are only up 10-0 with 7:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Raiders will have it now 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Raiders can make this a 3-possession game with a touchdown. They come out in the eye. Wade under center. Wade fakes the handoff. Looking, in trouble. He's going to get sacked. A loss of 7 yards back to the 34-yard line. Sack made by number 90. Or I don't have a 90. Yeah, I do. Morgan McCoy for Seattle. Loss of 7 to be 2nd and 17. Boy, my sinuses are just draining. In the I formation, 2nd and 17 from the 34-yard line. Ward to Cousins around the outside, and Cousins goes down, no gain. Leonard Smith, the safety, comes up and makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 17 back at the 34-yard line. .635 and counting. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward looking. Ward rolls out. Ward is going to take off, and Ward slides at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11, and that's going to bring up 4th and 6. Seahawks defense holds once again, and the Raiders are going to have to punt. Coming up on 6 minutes left to play in regulation. Raiders up 10-0. Carter Ritchie back to punt. As Ritchie gets the punt away. And that'll go into the end zone. Touchback. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. .555 left to play. Seahawks still have time, but they got to score twice. Their defense has kept them in this. They'll start their own 20-yard line. They're in tight, 4 wide. Wade under center, 1st and 10. Wade. Play action, rolls out, throws the other way, and caught by Gilbert. Gets out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. 5:40 and counting. On 2nd and 5, 4 receivers set wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade looking, throws down the middle, and incomplete. looking for Rupert Jones. Pass was broken up by Kearney, James Kearney, the safety. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Seahawks at their own 25-yard line. 5:23 left. 4 wide for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun, single back. Wade draws back. Wade rolls out and throws it away. Couldn't find a receiver open. That'll bring up 4th down, and Seattle's going to have to punt. If the Raiders win, 4 of the 6 playoff spots in the AFC will be taken with 2 weeks to go. They're going for it on 4th and 5 from the 25-yard line. Wade draws back. Wade looking, rolls out. Wade is going to get sacked back at the 17-yard line. A loss of 8 yards in a turnover on downs. Ron Springs, the 3rd-year defensive end out of Iowa, gets the sack. Raider defense, haven't talked much about them, but they're pitching a shutout on the Seahawks. And now Cam Ward will come out, and the Raiders have a short field, a chance to put this one away. 1st and 10 from the Seahawks 17-yard line. 5:12 left to play. They can make this a 3-score game. Evil Dead's hoping they do. 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward draws back, throws near side, and caught by Randy Marks out to the 11-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. The big tight end in his 3rd year out of Indiana. 2nd and 4 for the Raiders at the Seahawk 11. In the I formation, Ward draws back. Ward looking, throws, and caught for the touchdown. Levi Croslin, an 11-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders go up 16-0. Levi Croslin in his 5th year out of Virginia. Just inside the goal line. And now Garrett Brown will come on for the point after to make it a 3-score game. Brown for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Raiders lead at 17-0. 4:56 left to play. Seahawks have to score 3 times in less than 5 minutes. They have to do something they haven't done all day, and that's score. The Raiders defense has played lights out. And now Carter Ritchie will kick off for the Raiders with 4:56 left. There's the kickoff by Ritchie. From the 3-yard line on the return, this is Blake Gibson, and Gibson out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Seattle will have it, 1st and 10. 4:52 left. Raiders up 17-0. Looks like Evil Dead's going to go 2 for 2 today. He'll stay at 47 games, over 500. That's what he started the day with. Back to throw. Wade throws to the near side. Gilbert down the sideline, and Terry Gilbert to the 29, a gain of 2. James Kearney came up, made the tackle again for the Raiders. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. 4:40 and counting. Man, I keep clearing my throat. I apologize. Seattle comes out, 2nd and 8 from the 29-yard line, 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade throws outside, caught by Gilbert. And Gilbert out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 5. Raiders keeping everything in front of them now, not letting Seattle go deep. coming up on 4 minutes left. Raiders looking for the shutout. 3rd and 5 for Seattle. 3 to the near side. Wade in the shotgun from their own 32-yard line. Wade looking in trouble. Throws back the other way and is caught by Gibson out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1. James Kearney on the tackle again. Seattle will probably go for it. You're down by 3 scores. You kind of have to. 3 wide to the far side. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back, throws, and it's caught by the tight end, Colby Walker, in his 5th year out of Boise State. A gain of 6. And that'll be a Seattle first down. They keep the drive alive. 3:10 and counting. They come out 4 wide. Wade in the gun. Wade draws back. Throws and caught by Gilbert across midfield to the 46-yard line. 12 yards and another Seahawk first down. Under 3 minutes to play. This drive taking a lot of time. It's what the Raiders want. Seahawks come out 3 to the far side. Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade throws near side. Gilbert turns upfield. And Gilbert out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2.5 minutes left. Raiders play at the Dolphins next week. That's the Monday night game in week 16. And the Seahawks, I forgot who they play, at Baltimore. On 2nd and 7, pass is completed to Marcus Clay down to the 24-yard line, a gain of 19. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Live from Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders up 17-0. The only drama left, can Seattle score? 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wade draws back. Dumps it off to Gibson, out to the 16-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 1:45 left to play. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Colts and Browns and Jets and Bengals. On 2nd and 3. And it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Raylan Smith, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 at the 16-yard line. 1:30 left. Four wide for Seattle on 3rd and 3 from the Raiders 16. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade throws. And incomplete. Rupert Jones had a shot at it. Threw it. The throw was a bit behind him. It'll be 4th down. If Seattle kicks a field goal, they're conceding the game. They're going to go for it. 5 wide on 4th and 3 from the Raiders 16. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade looking, rolls out, throws, and it's caught for the touchdown. No, intercepted. Intercepted by Tommy Hill, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Nebraska. And the Raider defense comes up huge once again. I thought Marcus Clay may have caught that, but Tommy Hill actually made the interception. Yep, stepped right in front of him and caught it. It'll be a touchback. Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1:19 left. I don't think Seattle will take a timeout now. They're down by 17. They know the game's over. The Seahawks are going to drop to 7 and 7, and the Raiders are going to go to 10 and 4. The Raiders will clinch at least a wild card. They'll be tied for first with the Chiefs in the AFC West. And Evil Dead will be 2 for 2 today. Or 2 and 2 today. Cousins, 5 yards out to the 25-yard line. Evil Dead is now 127 and 80. 47 games over 500. That's how he started the day. And Viking Skywalker is going to be 48-40 on the season. 8 games over 500. On 2nd and 5 in the I formation, I had it right the first time. Ward to Cousins. And Cousins to the 25, no gain. Seahawks are right there. Linebacker James Wimbley on the tackle. Neither team taking a timeout. Raiders don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. They're just going to let the clock run out. Congrats to the Raiders. They'll be in the playoffs. They've clinched at least a wild card. As the final seconds will tick away, will they snap the ball? They do not. Your final score, the Raiders 17, the Seahawks nothing. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, with a doubleheader. Until then, good night, everybody.